We are glad to welcome you to our channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel and share our videos with your friends and relations. And click on the bell icon for instant notification whenever new videos are uploaded on this channel. Rest assured that we are going to have a very exciting and inspiring discussion. Let's dive into the lesson right away. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's lesson on how best to write a winning personal letter for Wassce, that is West African Senior School Certificate Examination. We are going to give you step-by-step guide and also give you a sample personal letter in response to a specific Wassce question. Writing personal letters is no doubt a common task you will find in the West African Senior School Certificate Examination. So mastering how to write it is a valuable advantage. Today we will break down the structure, style, and tips for creating a strong, effective letter, one that will impress your examiners and enable you to perform excellently in that exam. We will also go through a sample question showing you step by step how to respond to it in a way that will stand out. This is English Classes Online, and as usual, I am your host, Benjamin. So let's dive right in. Understanding the requirements of a Wassce personal letter. First, let's talk about the key elements of a personal letter for the Wassce. Purpose and tone. This type of letter is personal and is typically written to a friend or a family member. A personal letter is a type of letter you write to someone with whom you share a personal relationship. So you need to keep the tone friendly, conversational, and respectful. In terms of structure, a personal letter should include the following parts: sender's address and date, followed by the salutation such as Dear John, that's your friend's name, Dear Mark, Dear Henry, Dear Mary, as the case may be. Then comes the body of the letter, and then the closing remarks or closing greetings such as yours sincerely or sincerely yours. Then the sender's name, first name only, okay, because it's a personal letter, so it is assumed that your friend knows you, so you don't need to include your full names, just your friend, your first name by which your friend usually addresses you, okay? Now, language and style. Since it is a personal letter, you need to avoid overly formal language. Be clear, but don't shy away from expressing warmth and friendliness. This is really, really important. Then let's look at writing a sample personal letter. Now that you know the basics, let's tackle a sample question from Wassce 2023. Here is the question. Your friend who resides in another country wants to study in your school and has written for information and advice. Write a letter to him telling him all that he needs to know about the school. So this letter is taken from the West African Senior School Certificate Examination of 2023. And so we are going to use this to illustrate how you can write this type of letter. Now, the starting point is opening the letter. You need to start with your address and the date, followed by a friendly salutation. For example, 15 Market Road, Ojo, Lagos State, Nigeria. Don't forget that you are writing to someone who resides in another country, and this is why you need to include your country name, Nigeria. If you were to write to someone who resides in another part of the country, you can end with your state, Lagos State, full stop. But because you are writing to a pen pal, someone in another country, you need to include your country name. After this, you have the date, June 30th or June 30, 2024. Okay, this is followed by the salutation, Dear Henry, as the case may be. Now, the second thing is the introduction. In your opening paragraph, which is where your introduction is, you need to respond to your friend's request. First, acknowledge their interest in studying at your school and express excitement or warmth. You have to express your joy, your happiness that your friend has the desire to move over to your school. For example, I was thrilled to read that you are interested in joining my school here in Nigeria. It is one of the best decisions you could make, and I am pleased, or I am happy, or I am glad to tell you all about it and what you can expect. So this can be a good introduction. The next is the body of the letter. In the body of the letter, you should provide the following: an overview of the school's academics, because your friend wants to know about your school, and you need to give your friend the kind of information that will persuade him to, come over to your school. So give an overview of the school's academics. Give information on facilities like the library, labs, sports grounds, etc. Give information on extracurricular activities such as clubs, sports, arts, and so on. And give any tips or suggestions such as school regulations, advice for settling in, or insights into student life. For example, you can write the following paragraphs. Firstly, you use these connectives, these phrases. Firstly, or to start with, the academics here are superb. We have dedicated teachers in every subject who really care about students' success. The classes are well organized, and teachers are always willing to help if you have any challenges. As for facilities, there is a large, well-stocked library where you can find books on nearly any subject. We also have state-of-the-art science labs, a modern computer lab, and even a resource center for research projects. You will love our sports grounds, which include fields for football, basketball, and athletics. Our school places a lot of emphasis on extracurricular activities too. Whether you are interested in joining the drama club, debate team, or any other sports club, something exciting here. There's always something going on to keep you engaged outside of academics. One thing I would suggest is preparing to be on time, because our school takes punctuality and discipline seriously. Uniforms are compulsory, so you will need to get one from the school shop when you arrive. And remember that friendly attitudes go a long way in making new friends. Number 4, conclusion. You need to end with a warm closing, letting your friend know that you are excited about the possibility of them joining your school. For example, you can write, I hope this information helps, and I can't wait to welcome you here. If you have any more questions or you need further details, feel free to write back. I am happy, or I will be happy to help however I can. Yours sincerely, Joseph. So this is the kind of content you can include in your concluding paragraphs, okay, or in your conclusion. This brings us to the sample letter, and we are going to write a sample letter in response to the question, the Wassce or Wassce question prompt we earlier read. Let's look at it again. Your friend who resides in another country wants to study in your school and has written for information and advice. Write a letter to him telling him all that he needs to know about the school. This is taken from Wassce, June 2023. So you start with the address as we earlier learned, 15 Market Road, Ojo, Lagos State, Nigeria. I earlier mentioned you need to include your country name since you are writing to someone in another country. The date, June 30, 2024. Salutation, dear Henry. You don't need the receiver's address because this is a personal letter. So simply go straight to salutation, dear Henry. And after that, your first paragraph begins. I was thrilled to read, or I was excited, or I was happy to read that you are interested in joining my school here in Nigeria. It is one of the best decisions you could make, and I am pleased to tell you all about it and what you can expect. Firstly, the academics here are top-notch. We have dedicated teachers in every subject who really care about students' success. The classes are well organized and teachers are always willing to help if you have any challenges. As for facilities, there is a large, well-stocked library where you can find books on nearly any subject. We also have state-of-the-art science labs, a modern computer lab, and even a resource center for research projects. You will love our sports grounds, which include fields for football, basketball, and athletics. Next paragraph. Our school places a lot of emphasis on extracurricular activities too. Whether you are interested in joining the drama club, debate team, or any sports club, you will find something exciting here. There's always something going on to keep you engaged outside academics. One thing I would suggest is preparing to be on time because our school takes punctuality and discipline seriously. Uniforms are compulsory, so you will need to get one from the school shop when you arrive. And remember, friendly attitudes go a long way in making new friends. I hope this information helps, and I can't wait to welcome you here. If you have any more questions or need further details, feel free to write back. I am happy to help however I can. Yours sincerely, Joseph. Okay, so now let's look at top tips for excellence. For excellence, all right? So, there are things you need to pay attention to, all right? And so we've completed the sample letter. So now here are a few tips to make your Wassce letter top notch. The first one is that you need to be clear and detailed. information to answer the prompt fully. In our letter, we covered academics, facilities, and activities, all of which are important aspects of school life. You need to stay friendly and engaged. Since it is a personal letter, warmth goes a long way. Phrases like "I was thrilled," or "I was happy," or "I was excited," or "I can't wait to welcome you" help to set the right tone. Proofread. This is important. Finally, double check for grammatical errors and sentence flow. Little errors can take away from the professionalism of your writing, so make sure you proofread. So thank you so much for watching this lesson on writing a winning personal letter for Wassce. Remember that practice makes perfect. So try writing a few letters on your own using these steps as your guide. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you in the new video.